Hello everyone, it's Pixel again, and yeah, so yesterday the new episode of the Amazing Digital Circus came out, and yeah, and I gotta say, it is amazing. Sorry about that. But yeah. So, first and foremost, disclaimer, I own nothing. Everything belongs to the rightful owners, so please go and support them and be nice, please. So, yeah, this episode, we get to learn about mostly everyone. Specifically, this episode is about Ragatha and kind of also about Jax as well, because the thing is that it basically starts with the others while Zubul is reading a book, and Kane decides that he's going to do a lightning round for the adventures, and from the suggestion box that, yeah, from the last episode, but yeah, and sorry about that. One thing I noticed is, as well as many others, is that sorry, I am bad at this, sorry. So yeah, they basically, yeah, there's one where Pomni is the president, and yeah. And also, and also, the first one that they go on is apparently one of Jax's suggestions. That his idea is that apparently he's a poacher, and Gangle is a rhinoceros, and yeah, so, and also apparently they have the ability, each character has the ability to vote if they want to skip it. So yeah, they do, skip some, but the other thing is that, well, yeah. And, yeah, after all of that, they they go stargazing, and Pomni actually talks to Jax. And yeah, the thing is that in this episode, Jax does, he asks Pomni if Gangle is capable of being happy, even though she's not wearing her mask. But the thing is that Jax, he wonders if, at first, I was wondering why he would think that way about her, but given what's revealed in this episode, it's, wow. Because Ragatha, comes over and, and Pomni actually asks if Jax has any actual friends, and Ragatha says not anymore. And she tries to apologize, but because obviously this is like, it does seem like like, apparently, like, I cannot speak. Like, this is, like, a sore subject for Jax because, well, yeah, and because we find out later that he did have a friend in the circus, and apparently this friend abstracted before Kaufmo did. And yeah, that is honestly sad because, well, like, well, Ragatha does try to apologize, but the thing is that, like, at one point Pomni says, I thought you didn't care what others liked or think, and Jax, like, he basically deflects and just says, oh no, like, you're right, and, like, he doesn't, like, he starts to argue, but, with her, but ultimately he just agrees with Pomni. Like, yeah. But the other thing is that because, yeah, like, we do see a picture of a character's, like, one of, like, the previous characters in the circus. Like, we see Jax at their bedroom door, and it's a frog. Like, and yeah, that indicates that this was his friend that abstracted, and yeah, like, that's honestly just, yeah, like I said before, that's sad. And we actually see everyone in a bar, and this is where we get more information about most of them. Like, for example, Zubul says that they used to work at a bar and that they were also a tattoo artist, which, because, yeah, like, Zubul tells Gangle at one point that they wouldn't mind drawing with her because, like, not only is it sweet, but yeah, like, it of course ties into, like, Zubul being a tattoo artist. But the thing is that, like, Jax isn't so willing to share his life before the circus, and Ragatha, like, we get more information about her. Like, for example, of course, it seems like she had an overbearing mother that, like, because, like, the way she talks about it, it seems like her mom is why Ragatha is like this. Like, she always feels like she has to be, because she came from a wealthy family, like, well, a fairly wealthy family, and Ragatha says that she also, yeah, like, she says that she's not even sure, she thinks that her mom doesn't miss her, because, like, she mentions guilt tripping and, I am so sorry, excuse me, and yelling. So it seems like, I am so sorry, excuse me. Oh, I'm so dumb. So it seems like Ragatha had like, it doesn't seem like she had a good relationship with her mother because, well, yeah, like, it seems like she's the reason why she acts like this and why she always, like, because the one thing about Ragatha that the previous episode shows is, well, yeah, like, her limits, but the thing is that, well, there is such a thing as being too nice, and like it seems like Ragatha. Sorry about that. Like she's cause like it does seem like she's trying too hard, but the thing is that like Ragatha shows that she doesn't want to show. She shows that she doesn't want others to know that she's upset or mad at them or annoyed or anything like that, really. At least that's how it seems. Like, she basically tries to hold everything in and act like everything is okay. But despite everything, like, she knows deep down that it's not. But yeah, like, and the whole thing there is, yeah, like, going back to her mom, it's, like, it could also be, like, maybe she did something in the past that she's ashamed of, but but that's just my thoughts, and what do I know, and Pomni, we actually learned that she used to work as a accountant at a supermarket. And sorry about that. Like that, but of course she wanted more. Like, she basically says that she started to seek out like mild thrills and would post about them, and like, to be honest, like, that review of Pomni, like, it does kind of hit a little close to home for me because, well, to be honest, well, yeah, like, I'm like, I you know post videos on YouTube as well because, well, to be honest, it's because, well, I've seen others do it, and honestly, it kind of what inspired me to do something like this. And well, I said in the past I do wish I did this sooner, but, well, can't change the past now. But yeah, like, I just saw them. They were, like, they were having fun. They, like, like, some even were like inspired ideas, like bouncing ideas off of one another. It's basically, honestly, what I wanted to do too. And I'm glad I did. Sorry, I just got. Sorry about that. But yeah, like, we also learned that Gangle, like, she used to do community college and worked in graphic design, but she dropped out, and yeah, like, it explains, like, why she likes drawing comics, and given, sorry about that, like, given how much she, well, yeah, like, she likes anime and drawing comics. And of course, also, she also worked in fast food. But yeah, well, and also, side note, I do love, like, kind of like, I do like the friendship between Gangle and Zubul because, yeah, like, I like how Zubul is, yeah, like I said before, like, Zubul does, like, kind of seem like they're just, like, grumpy, but it is shown that they do have a soft side. And yeah, like, and yeah, that they do care, and that, just like everybody else in this show, they're flawed. But, nice. Sorry about that. And I also, think, once again, I do think that Zubul, I think the reason why they, connect with Gangle is because I think, because, I speculated with Zubul before, is that the reason why Zubul's avatar is customizable and yeah, is because, before the circus, it could be that Zubul's appearance in the digital circus is meant to reflect who they are. But the thing is that it could be that Zubul doesn't know who they are. And yeah, because... And it also could be that Zubul may have had, parents that... I don't know, the fact that Zubul used to work in a bar, and... Sorry about that. Obviously, if they did work in a bar, then they must have heard, a lot of stories. And also, yeah. But yeah, all in all, just, yeah, the friendship between Zubul and Gangle is honestly really sweet. It is nice to see that. But yeah, Jax... Oh no. False alarm. Jax, of course, the thing is, like I said before, he doesn't share his past willingly. Or even at all. Because, for one, he tries to get under Zubul's skin, but yeah, he says at one point, oh, you hate fun, but Zubul says that it's not fun that they hate. But yeah, and yeah, the thing is, of course, yeah, the thing is that it seems like they don't know, Zubul may not know anything about Jax, but Jax doesn't know anything about them. And speaking of which, I always seen, and, others say, and, yeah, I do think that Jax's behavior is a coping / defense mechanism that he has, because he has, regarding his friend, he has seen other characters abstract, and it just seems like Jax knows, has seen it enough times that he's grown, basically has just, not, basically not, doesn't allow himself to get attached to anyone, because, yeah, and another thing that this episode brings up is that Jax and Ragatha are kind of two sides of the same coin, where, obviously with Ragatha, she's more optimistic, while Jax is, well, pessimistic. But with how they deal with the situations, whether they, act like everything is fine, whether if it's with themselves or the situation. Because, yeah, this episode does show that the two of them may have more in common than they both think. Because, like, yeah, like, with Jax losing his friend, like, it is possible that he's lashing out. Sorry about that. And the other thing I always wondered seeing this episode is, like, if Jax grew up in a harsh environment, like, whether if it was from, like, his parents or someone else, like, it seems like Jax is, like, he's, how do I put it? Like, he's basically, like, sorry, I'm bad at this. That he may have, like, learned from a young age that the world can be cruel, and that he may had, like, to, like, may have had to grow up really fast. And another thing I've seen people point out is that it is possible that Jax may have abandonment issues or trust issues, or, well, both, but because he says, like, he thinks that Ragatha tries too hard to be nice, but he asks Pomni if she ever feels like like Ragatha is going to take advantage of that. Like, it seems like whether, like, he may have trusted somebody in the past that broke that trust or abandoned him. Because the way he talked, like, I saw someone say that, like, the way he talks about Gangle in that scene, it's, like, and it also, yeah, like, despite, like, everything, like, Jax has shown that he does care, like, in his own way, 'cause, like, the way he talks about Gangle upon second viewing is that, like, it's almost like he's trying, like, in his own way to, like, toughen her up. Because, well, yeah, like, Jax, like, because, yeah, like, if he did grow up in a harsh environment and learned from a young age that the world is cruel and it's not always safe. But the thing is that, yeah, that he basically, yeah, that in his own way he does care about Gangle, as well as the others as well. It just seems like he doesn't know how to show it properly, or he just, like, I don't know, but, and yeah, there's also the softball game, or baseball, sorry. And yeah, like, we see, like, evil clones of everyone. Like, I love how, yeah, and also Gangle doesn't get one. Like, oh, like, she's too sweet to have an evil clone. I am so sorry, excuse me. Sorry. So yeah, like, the thing also here is that I like is, like, once again, like, there's a scene with Ragatha and Pomni. Like, Ragatha opens up in that she doesn't, like, Pomni tells her it's okay to feel, like, a certain way sometimes. And But Ragatha says that she doesn't want to seem like a jerk. But, and yeah, like, I honestly get it. Like, I get where she's coming from, but I also, in a way, like, in some way, I get also where Jax is coming from as well, but. And, yeah, they basically. And I love how evil Jax is just. Like, I've seen people point out that he sounds like N from Murder Drones, and yeah, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, like, he does sound like him a little bit. Now I just want those two to meet. But yeah, like I said, but yeah, like, the thing also with Ragatha, like she basically, like, lashes out at Jax, like, and, well, yeah, like, it's true, well, that, well, yeah, like, he does deflect everything that everyone says about him, but. And the thing is that she does actually apologize for what she said earlier about him not having friends, and yeah, this actually catches him off guard, and also, side note, I can't help it. They vote. Apparently, Zubul convinces Gangle to put Jax in a maid outfit. I just don't know what's going on. Like it just. And yeah, he's in a maid outfit. I just. Yeah, like, I don't know. So much. Yeah, like, that was just something that happened, and of course he's infuriated, but. And yeah, like, Zubul actually throws Jack's words back at him. Sorry about that. Yeah, like, they throw his words back at him, and yeah, it's. Yeah, like. Yeah, just. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Just. And yeah, so. But at the end, Pomni actually says. Like, actually gives. Like, when it's her turn to hit the ball. She actually lets Ragatha take her turn, and. Yeah, like. But Kane decides that she wins and the team wins, and she looks over at Pomni and Jax and notices. Yeah, like. And when they get back to the circus, like. Like, one thing I'm wondering about now, like, I get the feeling that Ragatha is afraid that she's afraid that she's going to push everyone away. Because, well, yeah, like, she does. Like, it does seem like she is trying too hard to be kind. And because, well, given what we've heard about her family life and her relationship to her mother, yeah, like, it just seems like she... Like, it possibly that Ragatha was... Like, maybe she was, like, living a life that she didn't want to live. That it was a life her mother wanted. Basically, she wanted Ragatha to be the perfect daughter, but she feels like she couldn't, like, but she also, it seems like she didn't make, like, she basically, like, may have, like, constantly put Ragatha down, like, saying that she's not good enough, she's not perfect enough, basically trying to, yeah, make her into something she's not. To be the perfect daughter, but of course, it seems like she may. Sorry about that. That Ragatha may have went to the digital circus in order to escape that life and to live, in a way, her own life. Because, well, yeah, like, she may have wanted to. Yeah, like, she may have, like I said before, she may have was living a life that she didn't want to live. It was what her mother wanted to live. And it seems like she may have wanted to live it through her daughter. Yeah, but... And also, there's this thing with Cain in this episode, because at one point when he's looking as well as the moon, like, he's worried that they're not going to like his adventures anymore. So there's no telling if... Because we see that Cain is... Because that's the thing, he was, like, doing this is all that he was... What he was built for by the company that made the program. And in episode 3, he even says it himself, like, it's literally the one thing I'm good at, so what happens if he isn't good at the one thing that he's supposed to be good at? And it also seems like he might be becoming more self-aware. And, yeah, it just seems like... Because it's been stated that there's other AIs in the circus other than Cain, and who knows if they're just going to be as bad as he is. Like, well, okay, not that, but... Like, I don't know, I just get the feeling that unlike Cain, they aren't as... That they can, like, actually bring harm to the digital circus and everyone in it. And the other thing about that is that, like, how much of the I am so stupid. How many of the non-player characters, like, because, like, what happens if one of them also becomes self-aware? And, like, it just seems like Cain is falling apart. Like, because throughout the episode, it seems like, for one, Bubble... Like, we have heard Bubble swear before, but... But Cain asks, why are you swearing now? So it seems like he's losing control of some things. And there's also... Yeah, like, some people have pointed out also that Cain has stated that he can't control their minds, but, like, it seems like he is, but in this episode that he is controlling them, but it also seems like he's probably, like, it could be that Kane isn't aware of what he's doing, but at the same time, though, it seems like it just seems like he's not aware of what's going on anymore. And that like I said before, he's losing control. So, yeah. But yeah, all in all, this episode was amazing. I love finding out more about the characters in this, and yeah, it is so... Yeah, like... And yeah, but I am curious, like, the whole thing with Jax, Ragatha, and Pomni is going to go. Because, well, yeah, like, it seems like Pomni is warming up to Jax, but... Like, it seems like... But at the same time, it seems like Ragatha is worried that she might be... Like, she might end up pushing everyone away. But who knows? Because, yeah, like, there is, like, a way to deal with those kinds of emotions in a healthy way. And it seems like that may be something that Ragatha will eventually learn, that she doesn't, like, she doesn't have to be, like, this perfect person. Like, like, because, well, yeah, like, even the kindest people, like, have their limits. And Ragatha is no exception to this. Because, yeah, like, the last episode shows that she does have her limitations with others. She just, like, she is trying, but at the same time, well, like I said before with Zubul, like everybody else in this show, Ragatha is flawed. And, yeah, but eventually, hopefully, like, I heard that, like, obviously like, I know this is, like, the calm before the storm, but hopefully things, like, hopefully things will, like, get better. And as well as the characters, like, learning more about each other and themselves as well. Whew. So yeah, all in all, this was a great episode, and also, my favorite part, of course, was the evil clones. Yeah, like, and I might do a follow-up to this, maybe. Yeah, but all in all, I loved this episode. It was, like, a lot to take in. But, yeah, like, so yeah. And once again, thank you all for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!